What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Tristan Reacts. Today we're going to be reacting to Doug Stanhope. No refunds. This is just no, I'm saying that's what it's called, no refunds. I'm not asking you, I'm not telling you no refunds. You know, that's what it's called, no refunds. The whole show is an hour long, but I'm just going to do a segment of it right now. It's like 9 minutes long. This was a suggestion from someone in the comments, so I just figured I'd check it out. I never heard of this guy, so I'm going to check him out. Other than that, guys, let's just see where this gets us, all right?
I wrote this bunch of Jew-hating stuff. I didn't intend to. I was over in Scotland. Every year in August in Edinburgh, Scotland, they have the Fringe Festival. It's the biggest arts festival in the world. It's a whole month long, and I'm there in August, and some jackass writer for the London Times. He's writing a story about anti-Semitism at the Fringe, and they had found a review of mine from earlier in the festival, this anti-Semitic guy, and where I had been quoted out of context, like, just a string of blurbs. He says shocking things like blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And one of the things I had said that he quoted was, "I hate the Jews." Which sounds anti-Semitic.
Yeah, it does.
So all of a sudden, I get thrown into his little piece of literature, and I had said it, yeah, without question, but I had said it like in a happy, fun-loving, Jew-hating way. There's no animosity. It wasn't even a bit of mine. It was just some aside when I was rambling about fucking Mel Gibson was in the news at that time, and I'm rambling about him being called anti-Semitic, going, why is he getting so much press? He's an actor. Who gives a fuck what he thinks? I need press. I hate the Jews. Give me press. And ironically, bam, 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 banging on the door. It's a fucking funny story. If you know me, if you guys have known me for a while, I've been doing this 17 years, and I could fill 3.
That's weird, because I never heard of this guy, right? Like he says he's been doing it for 17 years. This is an old video, too, and I've never heard of him. Never heard of him. But it was a suggestion in the comments to check him out, so I am. Could have started with his full special for no refunds, but like I told you, it's an hour long, and I'm not doing an hour-long video. Trust me, with a smaller channel like mine, it doesn't go over well. It does not go over well. As much as sometimes I would like to do a full special, I can't. YouTube doesn't like it. With a smaller channel like mine, they literally take the videos down. They strike me. It's just the way it is. That's why I need to get my subscribers up. Get my subscribers up to at least 1,000. And everything, then I probably would have less of a problem with that. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Anyway, let's get back to it.
CDs worth of just the Christian bashing alone I've done over my career. I've done Mormon bashing and Muslim bashing. I'll do more Scientology bashing once I have a stronger legal team, but
yeah, you don't want to mess with them.
It wasn't until this phone call that I realized I've never done any Jew bashing in my whole career. All the religion bashing I've done, I never fuck with the Jews. I'm like, what? How did they ever escape? And they do. In religion bashing, Jews never get fucked with because A, they don't have the aggressive recruiting policies that other religions do. They don't have billboards every 30 feet. Yeah, be a Jew or burn in hell. Jew God is watching you. They're not banging on your fucking door with pamphlets. We want to talk to you about Judaism. So they don't get shit for that. They don't get shit because they have that Holocaust sympathy they can surf on for another 15 years till the last survivor dies or till History Channel goes out of business. But and the Jews, to their credit, they don't have the history of atrocities that other religions have. They don't, because they fucking lost all the time. Sorry.
Well, I thought I heard something in the background. It sounded like a beer bottle or something, like falling down or something. I heard something in the background. You know, it's not important. No, it's not important for me to pause and say that, but guess what? I have to pause. I'm sorry, guys. I have to. YouTube makes me pause. So if I just let it play without pausing, they copyright me. So, you know.
But they don't, yeah. They're not like, you know, the Muslims and Catholics. I've heard so many comics doing bits about this new pope. Oh, isn't it scary? This new pope used to be a Nazi? And you go, not when you look at their track records side by side. The Nazis versus the Catholic Church. The Nazis only lasted a dozen years, and they got their ass handed to them in a high hat. Catholic Church has a far more prosperous and prestigious record of murder and torture and tyranny.
That's actually true. Yeah, that's a good point right there.
Oppression and nonsense. Not to mention the kid fucking, and they're still around and more popular than ever. I'd be far more afraid to hear someone go, you know that new Nazi? He used to be a pope. No shit? I'm fucking out of here. That guy's dangerous. So fuck the Jews. That's what I'm saying. I guess the Jews are...
He's pausing. He pauses. He drinks his beer. Pauses. So fuck the Jews. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, I never said it over the course of my career, but fuck the Jews. Just for being a religion at all, you're as complicit as the rest in the retardation of human intellectual progress. Fuck you two. Fuck you. My brother's a Jew. My brother's a Jew, and I fucking...
If your brother's a Jew, doesn't that make you a Jew? You know?
Fuck him too. I hate his guts for it. Not like I'm like hate level, but fuck, what do you think? He converted because the only humorless cunt in his life.
He converted, so he's not really Jew. He converted. See, oh, so what?
That would ever fuck him twice, he had to cave in and marry her. Because he's afraid to die alone, but he doesn't mind settling for less, and now they're together in a passionless swamp of a relationship. And they teach their kids that shit. See, the parents wouldn't have him if he wasn't converted to Judaism, because they're racist. And there's another reason to fuck the Jews. I don't like racists. Fuck you too, Jew. You're not good enough if you're not a Jew. Fuck you. Mostly I hate the Jews because they're wicked annoying. Can we agree on that? Really, they're wicked annoying. Of all the religions I've been around, the Jews have a tendency to throw their Judaism into whatever conversation you're having. Like any topic, whatever the subject. Whoa, that's funny because I'm a Jew. Oh, what? Oh, I have a typical Jewish mother. Did I say I grew up Jewish? Well, my Jew family, and Jew. That's all I got to say. Jew. Why do you keep saying Jew? Why do you keep saying Jew? I'm at an airport bar with you. I have to talk to you, but can you stop reminding me that you're irrational in every third sentence? It's like people who are really into their astrological sign and they have to pitch that into whatever conversation you're having to define themselves. That's funny, I'm a Virgo. Here's my Virgo coming out again. You're gonna have to excuse me. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. It's because I'm a Virgo. No, it's because you're a douchebag and you've been busting my balls all day. It has nothing to do with your astrological sign or some alignment of the stars. It's because you're a shithead and it's time for you to take individual responsibility for who you are. Don't act like if your parents had fucked a month earlier, you'd be feeding me chili dogs and letting shit slide. You're an asshole. Be who you are. But I'm a Jew. We naturally carry a lot of guilt. It's a Jewish thing. No, it's a you thing. You, that fuckhead in that chair. It has nothing to do with Judy. If you have guilt, maybe you're weak of character. Maybe you're fucking guilty of something. I don't know. Maybe you just stole that bottle of Jaeger out of my freezer. And but it has nothing to do with some ancient tribe of blah, blah, blah. That's not attached to your DNA, right? By the same logic, we all come from apes. But I don't throw ape in every conversation. Use ape to define myself. Use ape as an excuse to defecate in my thumbless mitt and then hurl it at you. I'm sorry, did I just splatter you with wet feces? I'm sorry, I have a very rich ape upbringing, a strong ape heritage. I'm an ape. So I'm really worthless as an individual. Anybody who defines themselves solely on their race or their religion or their nationality, if that's the first thing out of your mouth, what are you all about? Well, if that's the first thing on your MySpace page, well, I'm an Irish American, blah, what the fuck is that? You got nothing else. Community college and something else, but you use that fucking trivia because you got nothing to say. Useless.
All right, everybody. All right, that was Doug Stanhope. No Refunds, Jews, a segment of the full hour-long stand-up he did. I should check him out more. That was pretty funny. I want to check out more of his stuff. If you want me to check out more of him, let me know in the comments below. If there's any segments or portions of like stand-up he did that's really funny segments that he's ever done, you want me to check it out, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to be checking out more. Sorry about that shaking, guys. Sorry about that. I'm going to be checking out more comedians here in the coming days. I'm checking out Jimmy Carr. I'm looking at some of Jimmy Carr's stuff. Bill Burr, I already did a few Bill Burrs, but I'm looking at more of his stuff. Theo Van Von or whatever his name is. I'm looking into him, but he's not really my cup of tea, but I'll check him out. Some more Shane Gillis stuff's going to be coming. I have 2 of them that I'm waiting to have released. Other than that, guys, you know what? I'm glad that you watched the video. If you stayed long enough, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have the ability to hype. I don't know if you're allowed to hype my videos yet. I don't know because I don't have a lot of subscribers yet. I'm trying to get to at least 1,000 subscribers. It's very important to me, more than what you guys know. But all you who are subscribers right now, I appreciate you. I love you. I'm glad you subscribe. I'm glad you comment and like on my videos. It means a lot to me. But other than that, guys, I'm going to see you in the next video. And I hope you all have a good night. Take care. Peace.